Hello everybody, it's SOD Matt Haven here, and today I'm going to be bringing to you the Centurion 5.1, the RAC, the RAAC premium vehicle that was just released as of recent within the past 2 weeks. So first things first, we're going to jump into the engine. It's got 18.63 horsepower, power per ton, 50 top speed, 20 reverse speed. You're going to be able to get to positions you want to fast, but keep in mind, just because you're driving a fast tank, make sure you're paying attention to your map. I've seen a lot of people just rush out. I mean, we all do it. You know, there's moments you're not thinking, you look away for a second, and then boom, you're dead. Because, well, you forgot to stop and you're the fastest person in the lobby. The gun on this is comparable to a lot of the other Centurion vehicles out. The Type B barrel is also located on the Bolorifon. So, yeah, the Type B right there. So the 20-pounder gun. They act exactly the same. So if you played the Bolorifon, you're going to have the same idea. It's not a bad gun. It's a really good gun. So we're going to go ahead and throw coated optics on this. I usually take one consumable off tanks, and just because, you know, silver. Everyone has fun with silver. Jumping back over, we're going to take a look at the gun, which Bolorifon has the same gun. 7.5 second reload. With a gun rammer, a good crew with Brothers in Arms, and premium consumables, you can get reload down to about 5.93 seconds. So, let's say you pull out, you ricochet a shot from a heavy tank or a tank destroyer. In the time it takes them to reload, let's say 10 seconds, you're going to be able to get 2 shells in. Your first one, after they fired their first round, your second one, and then you start backing up. You're going to have about a 3-second window to back up. It's totally fine. So traverse speed on the tracks, you're looking at 32 with a ground resistance of 1.1, and then 1.9. Ground resistances, they're in the medium. They're not high, they're not low, they're balanced out. So this tank's going to act really well almost anywhere you go, but you will notice a difference once it doubles, once you hit the soft ground. Or you drop into like water, you'll notice the difference. 36 degree traverse speed on the turret. 400 meters of view range. 400 meters of view range is absolutely fantastic. Capable of spotting people out way before anybody else. Or picking off a pesky target behind a bush 300 meters away. Or maybe even 400 meters away, depending on their concealment and what perks they're running. Signal range at 750. About average. 750 signal range. Spot out a guy. Anyone within 750 meters of you, you're going to get the assist damage for the shot if they are unable to see the target themselves. Ammunition in the front. A lot of British tanks are like this, especially the heavies. The heavies are very well known for getting ammo racked. So, side scraping in this tank, you can side scrape. With 50 millimeters of armor on the side, it's really hard to overmatch 50. 52 millimeters, it would take a 156 millimeter gun. So any gun under 150 millimeters, you should be able to auto ricochet with 50 millimeters of armor. That doesn't mean pull out at an angle, 10 degrees. No, you want to do like 5 degrees of an angle backing up. Me personally, side scraping on the left side, I don't like doing it just because of where the ammo rack is located. I would rather lose my driver than my ammo rack because I only run one repair kit. The turret on this tank, you're looking at 254, 235, 203. The hatch, it's I think that's on the top, 88. Can't really, nope, it's 88 all around it. So once you get your 10 degrees, since the hatch is in the back, it's going to be really hard to see that hatch. And as you can see on the front of the hatch, it has a slight angle to it. So whenever you're maxing out your gun depression, you should be almost invulnerable for a few seconds depending on who's firing at you. That doesn't mean sit still against tank destroyers or whatever. That's just not fun to do. And occasionally you'll have people just launching high explosives all day. Because, yeah, that's how that works. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to play a match in this, maybe 2. And we're going to try and get a ace if we can, which, honestly, ace tankers are kind of a pain in the butt to get, but you can get them if you try hard enough. Or you play enough matches in a tank. But that doesn't mean load in, do mediocre, and by mediocre I mean sit at the spawn the entire time you're playing. That's just not fun. It's always nice to move around, test new areas, You know, we, me and a couple of guys have been playing this game for years. We know areas that we can go to that work out really well and very specific tanks. And there's a lot of tanks that we can just look at by statistics and the way the armor looks and be like, that will work out pretty well. The Centurion 5-1, the way that it's set up, it works out extremely well. Ridgelines aren't its best factor, but it's one of them. So the 400 view range and the concealment of 0.20 and on the move of 1.5, well, 0.15, this tank is capable of staying hidden for long periods of time, or if you're behind bushes, it's just really hard to spot you out. So we're top tier this match. Keep in mind this is a 1-up, 1-down weekend. So we will not be seeing any tier 10s, which I would rather see 10s, you know, have a top tier match and then see tier 10s and then do a review as bottom and then do a review as high. But that would take forever to get those out just because getting an ace tanker and a 10 is extremely difficult. It doesn't mean it can't be done. It's just a pain in the butt. Alright, so we are on Dulika Pass. Or Duka. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dukla? Ah. I'm just going to start, you know, blurting stuff out. And I do have a little bit of a stutter. I will share that. I do. Some words, I'll start talking and it's like, ooh, stutter. And then, yeah. You know, we'll jump into that later. I'm not even, yeah. Maybe not. I don't want to jump into that. But starting off, we're going to be heading left with most of the team, which is always nice. Usually whenever I choose to go this way or any other direction, I feel like I'm the only one going. Or maybe with like 2 other people. So it's nice to have a few teammates behind you. Especially whenever everyone here is basically top tier. Stone Cold, I think it's redonkulous that the tank gets 280 premium penetration. I don't know any other tier 8s to get that except for the T-34 and maybe a couple others, but it's up there. It's high. Can't seem to get enough gun depression to shoot the Panther. There's no artillery this match. Sweet. Ah, spot assist. Okay, ramming rocks is not the way to do this. You drive over the rocks. Good tank. Panther's still on my right. There comes a shot from the Panther. Ooh. He's not out far. Nope, now he is. And why did I do a snap? I should have aimed. Ah. Ouch, that's a boo-boo. Don't shoot me. And I bounced. Oh! Ow! Ow! I feel bad for this guy. He just got slapped for over 800. Well, it's 777. Ow. And he's dead. There's that turret armor working. Honestly, though, the rack, just like the Bellerophon, they're all good tanks. You know, they're extremely balanced. They got a good turret, decent hull. The hull armor on them, you know, don't expect to brawl and bounce every single shot that hits you. They're not made to brawl. They're more of a flank. They've got the speed to be able to flank extremely well. Not just that, they got the view range. They're just all-round solid tanks. I'm not expecting to get an ace tanker out of this match unless I can somehow pull off the rest of the damage in the lobby, which I probably don't have enough ammunition for, nor is that ever going to happen. You know, we all want that Kolobanov's medal. I've only got one. I got that a long time ago. Super hard medal to get, but when you get it, it feels good. Alright, so if we go down low, might be able to just get on the side of them, but then all the guys are coming from here. So let's head up top and then see how the top works. Top should work out pretty well. We got a tier 7 coming with us. There's a Stewer, Tiger 2 almost dead, and a Progetto. There's only 3 guys left. I'm just going to start loading high explosives to get a little bit more damage. And where's that a mill? There we go. Oh. Oh, there's the ML. No, don't kill me. No, don't touch me there. That is my nano square. God damn it, Blade. That's stuck in my head now. Making a mistake. Oh, you look down. I meant looked up. Alrighty, so we're going to put one more match in this tank and then call that good. A 3rd class, I mean, yeah, it's only 2,000 damage, 449 spot assist. But we did take top of the team. Well, we had 3rd highest damage on our team. Alright, yeah, whatever. Not bad. A lot of those shots were in under 100 meters, so under 100 meters, you're going to get a lot more experience for that. And Blade should join us for one match. Oh, look at that. It's cracked. That's cool. The little light in the front, the thermal, it's cracked. I mean, just look at this thing. They added a lot to it. It looks nice. I mean, there's like 3 shovels on it, but... What is that, a fire extinguisher? No. There's 2 of them. Oh, those are compartments up top. What is the red container? So we got gas, oil. What is that? Don't judge me, Blade. We're fine. We're going. I'm getting distracted looking at the tank. They added a lot to it. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I haven't seen Arctic Regent. We're top tier again. Oh, I'm top tier again. This is your first. Yeah, I'm gonna go down middle. There's artillery this match. I don't want to. Ah, it's tier 7. It still hurts. Okay, I remembered this time. That side's open. Wait, where'd you spawn? .53 TP. Just gonna head right down the center. This is a play you don't see a lot of people make. I mean, you'll see light tanks pull this off, but usually you don't see heavies or mediums running down here. Oh, that's fine. You'll make it. Alright, I'm gonna make another aggressive play. Oh snap, SU-130 PM. Oh snap, I spotted people! And there's that ammo rack. Oh! I am dead. that play didn't work out for me. You're fine. You got this. Don't worry. I'm first dead. I wasn't expecting to see like 2 mediums and a light tank. Oh, look at that high. That was a 600. Where'd the mediums go? Like, as soon as you showed up, did they just leave? You should have been looking right. Instead of left, you should have been looking right, because there was no way for him to get around. Look, the King Tiger's doing the same thing. His shot made it, though. Look at that Hawk. The only thing he knows. Oh, man. 3 of us. All in the same 100-meter area. Alright. I'm gonna go back to garage. That was a bad play. But sometimes you know, like 75% of the time that works. Yeah, you shouldn't have ran in there. But alright. Okay, taking a look at the Centurion 5-1. The tank's not bad. I'll do another review on it once I get my hands on an Ace Mastery, and then I'll try and get that replay out. And then do another review on it. But so far, my opinions of this tank, it's not bad. It plays like all the other Centurions. So like the Bellerophon, then you got the P Victoria. There's a couple of them. But as a crew trainer, as an extra silver bonus, it's nice. It works out really well. Plus, it just looks cool. I mean, look at this thing. I believe that's a thermal detection, maybe a spotlight. I mean, if it's a spotlight, too bad it doesn't work. I'd rather blind the enemies by shining it in their face, but you know, that'd be an unfair advantage. Looks nice. I mean, the rear end looks extended. Actually, is that extended? Well, hold on. Does that count as armor? Oh. There's nothing in the way of it, but it does count as armor. Only 20 millimeters, though. I wonder if it counts as spaced armor. Because if we go over to the Bellerophon, it has it too. Okay. Alright. I've never noticed that. Tank's not bad. It's a good tank. 400 meters view range. A lot of advantages. Would I recommend to get it? Yes, if you do not have a British medium or anything that acts like a Centurion, I'd recommend to get one. They're all good tanks. And once I get an ace, I will put up another video as soon as I possibly can. And if I get a mark on the tank, I will then do another review on it. Thank you and have a good day.